Student, I am P. Raghupati Reddy, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Anurag University, Hyderabad. So today we are going to do the experiment numerical aperture. So first, what is the aim of the experiment? So the aim of the experiment is to determine the numerical aperture of the optical fiber. So first, let me explain you what is an optical fiber. So optical fiber is a waveguide which can transmit the data or the information from meters to kilometers without any losses. And we know what is the principle involved in the optical fiber. So the principle involved in the optical fiber is total internal reflection. And the optical fibers are mainly used in the communication system. And coming to numerical aperture, so our aim of the experiment is to determine the numerical aperture. So what is meant by numerical aperture? Numerical aperture is a measure of light gathering power. Numerical aperture is a measure of light gathering power. Okay, so here you can see what is the formula of the numerical aperture. So NA is equals to sin theta A is equals to W divided by 4L square plus W square whole to the power of 1 by 2. Okay, so our aim is to determine the numerical aperture, right? And this numerical aperture never depends upon the fiber dimensions. It mainly depends upon the refractive index of the core and cladding. Okay, so first let me explain you what are the apparatus here we are going to have. Okay, so first let me go for the apparatus here. So here you can see a fiber optics characteristics transmission kit. Okay, so this kit we are going to call it as what? Fiber optics transmission kit. This is the one thing. And next here you can see so this one we are going to call it as numerical aperture measurement jig. So this we are going to call it as numerical aperture measurement jig. Okay, and very important point now I am going to say for you is, so this is going to be the optical fiber cable. So this is going to be the optical fiber cable, right? So actually you have some 1 meter, 3 meter, 5 meter. Okay, so in our laboratory we have 1 meter, 3 meter, 5 meter optical fiber cable. And this optical fiber cable is a PMMA cable. So PMMA means polymethyl methacrylate cable. It is a polymethyl methacrylate cable. That is nothing but what? PMMA. So it is the optical fiber which is made up of plastic. Okay, that is PMMA cable, right? So here we are going to have 5 meters of optical fiber cable. So these are the apparatus that we are going to use in this experiment. The first one is fiber optics characteristics transmission kit. The second one is fiber optics numerical aperture measurement jig. And the third we are going to use is nothing but what? A PMMA, that is polymethyl methacrylate optical fiber cable, which is made up of plastic. So we have two types of fibers, that is the plastic fibers as well as the glass fibers. So here I am going to use in our laboratory is plastic fibers, that is a PMMA, that is polymethyl methacrylate cable. Okay, and here for the connections I am going to use two patch cords. So these are the apparatus that we are going to use in our experiment. Okay, right. So first let me explain you about the fiber optics transmission kit. Okay, so initially what you need to do here is, so here you can see a milliammeter. Here you can see milliammeter, and here you can see red LED. Here you can see red LED. Okay, so LED means we know that light emitting diode. Okay, so this red LED is going to emit a light whose wavelength is 660 nanometers. The wavelength of the red LED is going to be what? 660 nanometers. Okay, the wavelength of red LED is going to be 660 nanometers. Okay, so first what I am going to do here, you can see connections. Positive of the ammeter is being connected to positive of the diode. Negative of the ammeter is being connected to negative of the diode. I repeat once again, positive of the ammeter is connected to positive of the diode. Negative of the ammeter is connected to negative of the diode. So first what actually we need to do is that after completion of this connection, so here you are going to have the power. Here you are going to have the power knob. Okay, so first let me on the kit. Okay, so what actually first you need to do is that you need to adjust the power such a way that the current should be high, because we know that whenever the current is high, the emission of light from LED is going to be bright. That means the intensity of light should be very high. Okay, see here, now you can see, okay, now the current is 0 and there is no emission of light. So now I need to increase. Now I need to increase the current. If I increase the current, what happens to emission of light? So here emission of light, its brightness increases. So the first step what you need to do is that by using this knob, you have to set the current is high. So whenever the current is high, the emission of light increases. That means the brightness of light increases, the intensity increases. Okay, see here I'm trying to increase by using this knob. Okay, you need to set by using this knob, you have to set the maximum. See, now you can see emission of light from LED. Okay, you can see my hand, on my hand you can see. So when by using this knob, when I set the milliammeter, that is the current is maximum, then you can see emission of light. Okay, so you can see the emission of light is more. So this is the basic arrangement that you need to do. Okay, and this light has to carry in our optical fiber cable. This light has to carry in our optical fiber cable. Now this light you can carry from meters to kilometers without any losses. Okay, now what you need to do is that, now let us take the optical fiber cable. Okay, so now let us take the optical fiber cable. Okay, so now I am going to make connection to the optical, that means one end of the optical fiber cable. One end of the optical fiber cable I am connecting to, see here, you can see here. Okay, now you can see here 1 meter optical fiber cable. Okay, so this one end of the optical fiber cable, you have to make a connection to this LED. See here, I am going to make a connection to this LED. Right, now I am going to off the light because we need to do this experiment under dark conditions. So this is the optics lab, we are doing the experiment in the dark room. Okay, now you can see here light. Now can you see the light here? I think you people can see the light. You people can see the light. I have taken 5 meters of optical fiber cable. So whenever the light is made to incident in the optical fiber cable, what happens? By satisfying the principle of total internal reflection, the light is made to travel without any losses. So here our red light of wavelength 660 nanometers is made to travel to the entire length of 5 meters of optical fiber cable without any losses. Okay, so this is a light where you people can see. Okay, now let me on the light. See, now I am going to connect to the fiber optics numerical aperture measurement jig. Okay, so one end of the optical fiber is being connected to red LED, and one more end of the optical fiber cable I am going to connect to a fiber optics numerical aperture measurement jig. Okay, see here. That's it. Sorry. So see here. So first let us go for the observation table here. So let us go for observation table here. So if you observe in the observation table, so what is the formula of the numerical aperture? So we know the formula of numerical aperture is W divided by 4L square plus W square whole to the power of 1 by 2. Okay, here what is meant by W? Okay, so here you can see the circles. So here you can see the circles. So here you have the first circle. So that is used to indicate the diameter. Okay, so this is used to indicate, the first circle is used to indicate 10 mm of diameter. Okay, so that is nothing but what W. The second circle is used to indicate 20 mm of diameter. The next 30 mm of diameter. Next 40 mm of diameter. Next 50 mm of diameter. So okay, so this diameter we are going to call it as what? W. Okay, so 10 mm, 20 mm, 30 mm, 40 mm and 50 mm. Okay, so first let me write here the values. So the first one is going to be 10 mm, next one is going to be 20 mm, next one is going to be 30 mm, next one is going to be 40 mm, next one is going to be 50 mm. Okay, so here you can see the first circle is used to indicate 10 mm of diameter, second one is 20 mm of diameter, third one is 30 mm, next fourth one is 40 mm, next fifth one is 50 mm. Okay, so here W is used to indicate the diameter in millimeters. Okay, so now what you need to do this experiment is, so once please all of you concentrate here. So here what actually you need to do is that first the light has to incident, the light which is coming out from the optical fiber, the light has to incident only on the 10 mm. The light has to incident only on the first circle. Okay, so whenever the light is made to incident on the first circle, that is on 10 mm, at what distance the light is made to incident on the 10 mm? So that distance is denoted by what? Capital N. Okay, so here on the numerical aperture measurement jig, okay, so here you can see a scale. Here you can see a scale. So whenever the light is made to incident on the 10 mm of diameter, at what distance the light is made to incident? So that distance I am going to call it as what? Capital L. So that capital L value you have to write here. That capital L you have to write here. Okay, so now let us do this experiment. So now you need to off the light. Okay, and I said earlier that you need to do this experiment under dark conditions. Okay, so see here how I am going to do this experiment. Can you close the door? Okay, so here be sure that the light has to incident only on the 10 mm. The light has to incident only on the 10 mm. That means the light has to incident only on the first circle. The light has to incident only on the first circle. Okay, so here you can see the light is made to incident only on the first circle. Okay, so at what distance the light is made to incident? So that distance you need to calculate as L. So here I am going to keep a pen nib. You can able to see here. So this distance you have to calculate. So this distance, it is going to be around 5 millimeters or 4 millimeters. Right, so it is going to be 4 millimeters. Okay, so now I need to write here. Okay, so you can see here. So here I am going to write totally 4 millimeters. Okay, I would like to explain once again. So the light is made to incident only on the 10 mm. At what distance the light is made to incident? The light is made to incident at 4 mm of length or distance. The light is made to incident on the 10 mm. So similarly I need to go for, now next I need to go for 20 mm. Okay, right. Now see here, now the light is made to incident on the 20 mm. See here, the light has to incident only on the 20 mm. See here, now you can see at 15 millimeters, at 15 mm the light is made to incident on the second circle. At 15 millimeters the light is made to incident on the second circle. Okay, so now you people can, now you can see here. So at 15 mm, at a 15 mm of distance the light is made to incident on the second circle, that is the 20, that is for 20 mm diameter. Okay, now similarly I need to go for the third one. Now let me go for the third one. Yes, now at 25 mm at the distance, now I am going to, now I am going for the third reading, that is on the W value is going to be 30 mm, that is the third that is going to be the third reading. So for 30 mm of diameter the light is made to incident at what distance? So here you can see here the distance is going to be 25 mm. The distance is going to be 25 mm. Right, now please, 25 mm. So at 25 mm of distance the light is made to incident on the 30 30 mm of diameter. Now I need to go for 40 mm of diameter. 40 mm of diameter. See, now you can see at 33 millimeters. When a distance is 33 millimeters, the light is made to incident on the 40 mm of diameter. Okay, so now I can write 33 millimeters. So at 33 millimeters of distance, okay, the light is made to incident on the 40 mm of diameter. Similarly, now I need to go for the fifth one. So next I am moving apart. Now the light has to incident on the complete on the fifth circle. Okay, some 53 or 54 around. Okay, so now the value for the fifth reading is going to be 50. Wait, let me do, please wait. Let me check once again. So at 45, so at 45 mm, the light is made to incident. Okay, so I would like to say the simple thing is that initially what we have done the experiment, I would like to repeat once again. So here you people can observe that is 10 mm of diameter, 20 mm of diameter, 30 mm of diameter, 40 mm of diameter and the 50 mm of diameter. So those values are going to be W. Here you can see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is going to be the diameter in millimeters. Right, so now you need to take, now you have to do the experiment is very simple. The light has to incident on the 10 mm. At what distance the light is made to incident on the 10 mm is, we got the value is 4. At 20, for 20 mm of diameter, the light is made to incident is 50 millimeters. And at 30 millimeters of diameter, the light is made to incident, the distance is 25 meters. So this is going to be the diameter of the rings, and this is going to be the at what distance the light is made to incident on that W. Okay, so now you know the value of W and you know the value of L. Okay, now you need to substitute both these values in the numerical aperture formula. That is NA is equals to W divided by 4L square plus W square whole to the power of 1 by 2. Now you know the value of W, you know the value of L. Please substitute in the formula and get the answer. Okay, and finally do all the 5 values average. So whatever the average you are going to get, so that is going to be your answer. And generally the value of the numerical aperture, varies from 0.1 to 0.5. Okay, so your answer should be in between 0.1 to 0.5. And the numerical aperture never depends upon the fiber dimensions. It mainly depends upon the core and clad. It depends upon the N1 and N2. And the value of the numerical aperture is 0.1 to 0.5. Now I request all the students. Now here I have given you the W values. I have calculated the L values. Now please do the calculations and get the value. What is the value of the numerical aperture of a given optical fiber? Okay. Thank you.